Ta Satt, greetings to you, Highlight. How nice to see you. I am Bella Isis, a Pleiadian in a human body. For over 30 years, I have been in a slumber, sometimes more like a nightmare. I was trapped in a 3D world and couldn't find a way out. In a constant cycle of the lower, I had to find my light again, for I had forgotten that I had one within me. But we are all beings of light. We come from the divine source, and we are as divine as our Creator. Humanity has simply forgotten this. But people are beginning to remember their source, their light, and much more. We are on a journey that leads to reality. Little by little, the facades of illusion are crumbling. The path to the new age is being paved and manifested. I am the author of the fabulous book series Take Courage, Lightworkers, Take Heart, My Life Among Aliens. But actually that expression is not quite right, because I'm not just a writer. No, I have actually lived the stories I tell in my books. My writing is very high energy and comes from the wings of reality. I live a double life, one as an earthling and one in higher spheres, but still on this planet a moment with you. I am already living partly in reality and manifesting my future more and more in 5D. Unfortunately, it is inevitable that I will still have experiences in 3D, as my soul has chosen this path. But the time I do spend in reality, I share with humanity as much as possible, if the aliens allow me to do so. I am not allowed to talk about everything, but I share most of my experiences with people. Every day I am visited by magical beings that you might know from fairy tales or science fiction films. But they are real, just as you are real. Some of my friends and companions are gods that you know from ancient descriptions, legends, and mysterious traditions. Today, a very special being has connected with me. She is goddess Aphrodite. Although she has visited my home many times, today she prefers a purely telepathic connection. There is an almost personal reason why she doesn't visit, which affects both of us, her and me. However, she gives me the choice of whether or not to tell you about it. It won't be possible other than to leave you a little hint. I am looking for a new place to live and have to leave my house. The room I'm currently working in to share this video with you was decorated with her. Goddess Aphrodite and I designed my room. It is a retreat for primal female divine energy, perfectly aligned and designed with loving details. The space is worthy of a goddess, and the beings who have visited me have always felt very comfortable. At the moment, however, my most important possessions are ready to be packed into boxes. The once sacred place resembles a storage room and has lost the magic of its original divine splendor. It's not completely gone, but it's buried under a third-dimensional shell, and its playfulness and magic are diminishing. Yet the room is at the same time highly vibrant, as my light illuminates everything in it. I take the original glory and magic of the sacred place with me as I move. It is not gone, just covered by a layer of veil. The goddess is at my side to transform my new home back into a divine temple. I have already spoken to her, and I am eternally grateful. But we won't talk about it anymore, because I have a feeling that it can become a new magical story that I will still experience. Perhaps a truly new chapter in my life? The goddess smiles knowingly, but doesn't tell me anything. Everything will turn out as it should. She knows it, and so do I. The goddess is in contact with me and is embedding her magical beauty. You can feel her energy if you are attentive enough. But why has the goddess spoken up to be remembered? She knows that people have countless questions about her being, and she is now trying to give answers. But first, she would like to tell me briefly what connects her and me, because I had forgotten it, and now is the right time to tell more about it. I see the goddess as a mentor and guide. With the greatest respect, I'm grateful to have been inspired by her. I have always been drawn to her. She was my favorite goddess in history class at school. Both at Venus and as Aphrodite. In principle, they are one. They are different soul aspects of the divinity, or something like different incarnations. That's how you could describe it. There are many truths hidden in this. However, I feel Goddess Aphrodite differently from Goddess Venus, even though they are actually one, and yet two different entities, two different aspects of herself. Goddess Venus is also the planetary soul of our neighboring planet. I really enjoy connecting with her, to feel the vibrations and sounds of the planet. She knows it and allows it. It is one of my abilities to dock into planetary vibrations and feel them. This fact fills me with pure gratitude. By the way, in the third volume of my magical books, a very intensive contact with our sister planet will be established, directly with the readers and lightworkers, including you personally, if your interest has been aroused. Many people wonder if the goddess Venus and Aphrodite are one and the same being. I didn't really know until now, because I perceive and feel both energies differently. They are different aspects of her, and there are numerous others, some unknown to us, as she would have left imprints on other planets. There are many truths. But now the question of what exactly connects the goddess and me has not been answered. She smiles. I know her as a planetary soul because I have a friend on Venus. I also speak of him in the third book. The goddess knows me as a Pleiadian, a blue-skinned beauty with pointed ears and a cat-like nose. Before this incarnation, when I made my plan with many entities to serve as a messenger between worlds, I made a contract or agreement with numerous beings, ascended masters, and also gods. I'm not allowed to say more about it here, but some of the gods are friends from before, so to speak. God Thor is one of my best divine friends, and so is God Loki. I am humbled and grateful. I love them both very much. May the light be with them all the time. I bless them. By the way, Goddess Aphrodite was not part of the circle of entities that made up an agreement with me. But in my mission, I was free to contact any other beings if I wanted to. And so it happened that I was able to meet a few more gods. Some I already knew from seeing and hearing from other dimensions. Others were completely new to me. The goddess Venus was well known to me before this incarnation, as my dear friend is from that planet. We knew each other because I knew her planetary soul through Leon. Today I was once again amazed at how complex contact with the world of gods actually is. When I was preparing the videos, I documented this one on my Mac with the number 8, so that I could assign it later. And there are no coincidences, because in numerology, the 8 definitely has some vibrations that fit the goddess Aphrodite perfectly. Coincidentally, I used the word perfect in the previous sentence. The number 8 has various meanings, but one of them is perfection, completeness, but also boundless beauty. These are all aspects of the beautiful goddess. She is literally an expression of flawless beauty and also embodies the purest feminine grace. The goddess inspires us to accept our bodies as they are and to see our beauty in many facets, inside and outside. In numerology, the number 8 also stands for eroticism, which fits the beautiful goddess perfectly. Beauty in all its manifestations is hidden within the magical 8. Beauty can be found in many different things, in art or in physical expressions such as dancing. And this is where we find the connection between Aphrodite and Venus, because the planetary soul of Venus represents the expression of different arts. It is a very creative planet. Venusians have a devotion to all kinds of beautiful things, especially art. Everything is connected in pure harmony. That's what the number 8 stands for. So you see how perfectly everything fits together. Everything is perfect. If you feel the need to get more involved with this vibration, you can paint an 8 or even a lying 8 on a part of your body of your choice, so that this number can have an energetical effect on you. Trust your intuition. Be sure to use pens that do not contain toxins and are actually approved for painting on the skin, so that your divine vessel is not damaged. The goddess says that if you wish, she can inspire you on your path. She sees it almost as an invitation if you paint yourselves after this video. She will be happy to accompany you if you wish and ask. All you have to do is ask. However, I would like to remind you that it is then up to you to give back. For giving and taking must always be in harmony. The goddess notices when you paint yourself in connection with my video and can energetically accompany or inspire you if you wish. She loves art and smiles at the thought of accompanying you as you paint yourselves. What an exciting project. She's very happy and excited. If you also paint your body and celebrate your beauty, neither of us will be able to stop dreaming. Now it is time to let these impressions take effect. The video comes to an end. The goddess and I say goodbye and wish you a creative, beautiful face in connection with all that is. May the light of Venus be with you. With courage and love in my heart, yours, Bella Isis.